No.
This is it. Go.
No intro. Let's hop right into it.
That's not what we talked about.
The intro is
Welcome,
Welcome to Double Dads
episode
6
part
1.
welcome to Double Dads episode 6. 6 episodes, bro.
Yes. 6 episodes. Big week of work. And Andrew just got back from a trip,
I did.
which we'll talk about later.
Come back halfway through for riveting stories of my little vacation with the fam.
Yes.
Did you know that video games let you live out your greatest fantasy?
Yes.
For example, in The Sims, you can have a job and a house.
That's good.
That's my dad joke for you.
Yeah, because that is not real in real life.
Gonna have that DLC.
Why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom?
I don't know.
Oh, because the P is silent.
Dang it. That's pretty good.
Actually.
Stupid. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I can't believe I laughed at that.
I cringed as I said it, but
It's
I
a
have to
beautiful
embrace it now. I'm a
It's
dad.
beautiful.
So
You are. You are. It's a
just
beautiful
got to
thing.
go for it. Tell me about your trip, man.
I will.
How was it?
It was great. Had the chance to take a couple days off work this week, Monday, Tuesday, and me and wife and the baby, we went up north to a cabin. So stayed at a little cabin for a couple nights and did some hiking, got outside, saw some fall colors. Although it wasn't. We went up on Sunday and it was kind of rainy. And then Monday, it was like basically outside looked exactly the same from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Like
Yeah.
it was gloomy, foggy, rainy, windy. So in the gaps between rainfall, we got a chance to get out and do some exploring. And we went hike down this old like railroad path
Ooh.
that they turned into a trail.
Okay.
So it's super long and there's just like segments of it you can jump on and there's interesting things to see. So like we went and found an old train tunnel and it was pretty sweet because it had just rained. So it was like fog everywhere. And then there's this like cliff face with a cave in it, basically.
Yeah.
The path just goes into this cave and it's pitch black. And it's probably like 35 feet high
Yep.
by whatever, 20 feet wide. So it's huge. You could fit like 2 cars side by side in there, easy.
Nice.
And so I'm like standing at the opening of this cave and it's like, there's like rain pouring down and there's like a cool breeze blowing through it. It's pitch black. I can't see the other end. I'm like, I don't want to go in.
Yeah.
Like I'm scared.
There's demons in there.
So it was pretty fun. So then we...
Can you go all the way through or does it like end?
Yep. Just you to like go around the corner and you see the other side.
Ah. Gee, that's
Pretty fun.
sick.
So we went through there, did some exploring, and went and saw some waterfalls as well. And we stopped at this Italian pizza place and got like wood-fired pizza. They have like a huge like curving brick oven. They had a giant paddle that slid the pizzas in, and
Yeah.
it was really good.
Yeah.
Really good. So it was a fun trip. This is the first time that me and the wife and the baby have gone on a trip on our own, like as a family. First family trip.
Wow.
Because Liam was born in April.
I suppose, yeah.
So since then, it's been just like keeping him alive and keeping us alive. Like our day-to-day life's been so busy that we hadn't really had a chance to break away and go somewhere. So it was really fun to get away. And it was nice.
Yeah.
So,
It looked really cool. It looked like a treehouse.
I know.
Your cabin. It was sick.
Cabins we stayed at were on a pedestal. So they're like 10 feet off the ground. And then it's like this hexagon-shaped thing. So the inside of the cabin, there's like huge beam in the center, and then like beams going out from the center to support like the different rooms. There's a kitchen, living room, and then 2 bedrooms. And so it's not like it's a pretty small cabin, but it feels kind of big because you can like walk around the whole thing.
Yeah.
So there's super unique, but you get a cool view. And the whole time we were there was a flood warning on the
Really?
National Weather Service. And I'm like, we're good.
Yeah.
On the top of a mountain.
We're 15
and
feet up.
Yeah, we're 15 feet off the ground. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun.
Nice.
So,
I was
yeah.
duck hunting when you were
Yeah, that's
on
right.
your trip.
That's right.
We went
Tell the
out-
people when you got up
Yes. Well, I never went to bed. So there's this lake, like, I don't know, 5 miles from our place.
Huh?
And I feel like since we found out about it, other people have found out about it too.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it might just be me. But anyways, me and my 2 other brothers got up. Okay, we didn't get up. We drove over there at 9 at night.
Uh-huh.
Friday night. Duck opener doesn't start. You can't shoot until 6:30 in the morning. Went out there at 9, try to get a parking space, make sure we could get out in time and get on the lake in a good spot.
Mm-hmm.
So got out there. There was like one other person out there.
So you weren't the only one this ambitious.
No.
There was someone else. Unbelievable.
So there's this other lake, little rabbit trail here. There's this other lake, I don't know, 10 miles from there.
Mm-hmm.
People camp out there from like 4 on Friday.
Good grief.
All the way till the next morning.
Oh, man.
Dude. So anyways, it was me, my 2 brothers, and then my brother's friend that were out there right away at 9. And we like laid down in our cars and like slept from 9. Well, we talked for a while. So it was probably like from 11 to 12. We took a nap.
Okay.
And then we woke up and a few more people came that were in a group. And we all kayaked out into the lake at midnight, found our spot, chatted for a while, kind of like grouped up together in the lake. And the rest of us, we all like took naps for another 2-3 hours and then got into our places in the weeds. And then
Nice.
Then it was showtime. So there was 7 of us. The limit is 6 per person, and we got 32.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So back in by 9:30 in the morning.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun. It's good stuff.
That's awesome.
So-
That's also insanely early, or not early, but you must be really committed. This must be really fun for you, because I cannot even imagine doing that. I like hunting. I'll go duck hunting. I'll go deer hunting. But like going out at 9 and sleeping out there, like, nah.
For me, it's more about hanging out with my brothers.
Okay,
than,
I see.
Like duck hunting. I like duck hunting. It's fun. It's lots of adrenaline. You get some meat afterwards, but
Totally.
90% of it for me is just hanging out with my brothers. So
Got it.
it's worth
Okay.
it to stay up all night or whatever and chat
I
with
guess.
them.
I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that because none of my siblings like to hunt.
Yeah.
Really. Well, my
What
younger
about Amy?
Amy, my sister Amy will hunt, and my younger brother Daniel.
Eric?
Daniel hunts, but the rest of them don't.
Eric doesn't hunt?
No.
Okay.
The rest of them don't hunt. So 2 of my siblings will, but that's like there is no way you're getting them out to hunt earlier than like 6 a.m. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way.
Yeah.
So
They are not going to wake up earlier than they would for work.
exactly. So I don't think there's anything that I've ever enjoyed enough to get me up that early.
Yeah. Well, maybe you should come out with us sometime. It's good stuff.
I just said I don't want to.
Hey, well, you haven't tried it yet. You haven't got that early.
Okay. I don't know if that's part of the fun though.
It is fun. We chat. We sit in our boats. We have like these little propane burners.
Okay.
We cook our breakfast out there. We have like hash browns, eggs, bacon out on the
Try to
boat.
lure me with food. It's not.
A couple buddies bring donuts.
Okay.
We have like coffee in thermoses. We drink our coffee.
Okay.
It's not bad. And then you're back by like 9 o'clock. You can go take a nap.
Just exhausted for the rest of the day.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's all right.
None of that sounds fun to me. The hanging out part sounds fun, but like we could just hang out afterwards.
Yeah, we could duck hunt in Starfield or something.
There we go. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Speaking of Starfield, how has your game time been with that?
Good. I am level 17,
Okay.
I think. And I've been doing some side quests. I've been having fun with it. I like blitzed through the main quest for the first while, the constellation missions.
Yep.
I did those right away at first. And then I kind of stopped because I'm like, I just want to try some other stuff.
Yeah. See some new
And-
planets, find some new loot.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I like customized my ship,
Ooh.
worked on that a little bit, added a bunch of storage to it. It kept giving me warnings that like this is no longer flight worthy. I'm like, it'll be fine. It's just a little heavy on the turning. But did you see that? Have you seen the video of that guy who went in the shipbuilder and he just filled in like every space with storage and then put like one cockpit and one engine?
No.
both ends. He did okay. What he did was there's like basically like a box you can build in.
Okay.
And have you tried it at all?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, it's kind of like Legos. Like your ship like breaks apart in pieces, and you can like pull
Yeah.
the front off and like add a few spots, and then click it back together and
Okay.
then fly it. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. It's fun.
I probably need to do that because I have like the standard spaceship you start out with, which is decent. Has a bed and all that. You can recover health. Well, I landed on this planet and this gigantous ship like lands. I'm like, I need it. It was like
Did you hijack
it was
it?
like twice as big as mine. Yeah, I hijacked it.
Sweet.
Take off. I'm like at like 1 bar of health. It literally took me like 10 minutes to take over the ship. I died like 6 times.
Oh man.
But I used quick save.
Yep.
So I just like kept dying and dying and dying in the same corridor.
Perfect.
Anyways, turns out this ship doesn't have a bed.
Oh.
So I wasn't able to regain health until I like found some sort of little base on a planet and
Okay.
yeah. But yeah, it's been good. I've been playing it on cloud gaming, which
Yeah, tell me about that because you've been playing on Xbox Cloud streaming on your. I'm trying to pull up this video of the ship. We'll get to it later.
yeah.
The Starfield ship builder. You were playing on an Xbox One X
Mhm.
streaming through Game Pass.
Yep.
What's your experience been like? Glitchy, fuzzy, fine. Wait time? Is there a wait time? me about it.
So there's generally about a 5-minute wait time to be able to get
That's
in,
not bad.
get in to play the game,
Okay.
get in queue, whatever. I feel like it runs at 480 to 720p, and I'm getting 30 to 40 frames. I feel like
Okay.
so it's actually pretty smooth.
Okay. You're not noticing it
It's
dips.
Well, there are frame rate dips when I have gone into like really big
New
like
Atlantis.
city areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First big city.
Yeah.
Okay. Even on Xbox.
Actually,
huh?
okay. So actually, New Atlantis wasn't terrible, but I went on to
Neon.
it might have been.
Or is it
Well,
okay? Was it that like cyberpunk city?
No.
Or was it like the old west kind of town?
It was this mech demanufacturing plant. Like they're taking these mechs
Oh,
apart,
Okay.
and there's like this huge like industrial
I
complex.
don't think I've gotten there yet.
Okay, it was just some random planet I went to for
Sounds
no
cool.
reason. So I had some frame rates dip there,
Okay.
but it wasn't bad. And every like, I don't know, 10 minutes, this like the resolution would like start going down a little bit, but then immediately you can see it just like wipes.
Got it.
It just the whole like screen wipes. You can see like the line wipe away like the
Weird.
bad quality,
Okay.
and like you get
So it
the
corrects
stuff.
itself pretty quickly.
Yeah,
That's good.
like instantly. So
Okay.
it's
good.
it's been really smooth. I'm level 7. I feel like it might just be the game, but aiming is really hard. There's no like
No auto aim.
aim assist.
Nope.
Nope.
You don't get anything.
Like
You get no help.
yeah,
You're probably used to Call of Duty or Halo. Like Halo is so much aim assist.
there is
Like,
a lot. Yep.
If you just hold still and an enemy runs past you, your guy's like, whoa.
Yeah, the reticle
Whoa.
will move like an inch.
Starfield is just like, nah, you know.
No, which is cool, but like I don't know. There's a whole like different way I've had to learn how to play. There's a lot of like hiding behind little like boxes and like
Yeah.
waiting for them to come into the doorway, then shooting. There
Yep.
was like 7 dudes I like fed that way. I
Nice.
just got inside this little like pod and like hid,
Perfect.
and they each like came in.
Dude, the AI is so funny in that game. Like the bots, they're like the people you're shooting. They're kind of smart sometimes. Like
Yeah.
they'll take cover and they'll like back each other up and flank you and stuff. But then sometimes they're just so stupid. Like
Yeah.
standing in the middle of a field, like staring at nothing. And like the aliens like that too. I saw this one. I landed on a planet and there was these like scorpion crab things running around.
Okay, I've had to fight those.
Yeah. So there's a couple of them, and I noticed they're like, oh, they're moving in herds, and like a couple of them came, and like 2 of them broke off around me, and I was like, these are pretty smart. This ain't too bad. And then, and then I saw this bush, and I saw like the red, like health bar. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, one of them hanging out in there, and I heard it like like clicking in there, and I was like, what is it doing? And suddenly it like there's a bush here. And then it just like jumps out and with the clickers like, and then runs like runs towards me. I was like, what?
Yeah,
Like, wow, this is so advanced.
yeah,
I just shot it and it fell over. Like, it was like, ha!
yeah. Gotcha.
It just immediately died. For every time I'm impressed by the AI in Starfield, there's another AI doing something stupid in the corner.
Yeah.
Like,
There's only been one glitch that I've noticed while playing, and I've
Good.
played for, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours maybe.
Sure.
It was whatever her name is, Sarah Morgan,
Yep.
I think. She got a glitch where like her eyes were closed the whole time.
Oh,
So
weird.
she was just like walking around like this, and like she had her spacesuit on and everything, and just eyes were closed. I'm like, well, that's a glitch, but
That's okay.
there's been nothing game breaking for me, which has been great.
Yeah, that's a funny glitch.
Yeah.
That's the kind of glitch you want.
Yeah.
The last time I played Fallout 4, I played until I got to a point where I was supposed to continue the quest, I needed to go through a door, and the door didn't exist. Or something, it was there, but I couldn't open it. And I like looked at YouTube guides, and everyone just walked up and like pressed X to open, and I'm like, nothing's here.
Mhm.
And I tried to like go back on a save and like replay it, it's still broken.
Yeah.
Like that's the kind of bug where I'm never gonna come back to this game.
Yeah.
Because like I can't progress. But if like I've had the graphical glitches where I showed you that clip of when Sarah Morgan's face was gone and just her eyes were floating.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Stuff like that, I don't care too much. It's kind of funny to me.
No, it's not a big
Starfield's
deal.
really fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
It's very cozy.
I just got busted for having contraband on my ship.
Ooh.
And it totally led me on this whole other like main storyline mission.
Did it? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I've been
So like
avoiding
I was trying to like deliver this artifact to New Atlantis.
Yep.
But then I got caught with contraband, and whatever, the Star Alliance picked me up, and they're like, if you want to get out of this trouble, you're going to do what we want you to do.
Oh, funny.
And so like, we need you to sneak into the pirate whatever group, and you're going to infiltrate and get us information and stuff. So now I have to do that. That's like the new mission now.
Nice.
So
that's kind of cool. I haven't tried contraband yet. I've found some contraband, and I'm like, I'm not gonna pick it up because I'm like, I'm gonna get scanned.
I had it, and I was like, I went to the planet, and they're like, chances of them detecting your contraband 100%.
What did
Dang
you
it.
have?
I don't know.
You're like, you think they'll notice? And the cargo hold is floor to ceiling cocaine.
Dude,
Maybe I could sneak in.
They'll never know.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I've been having fun with it. I played a little bit. I've been doing side quests. That's what I think I said that. I've been doing that mostly. I haven't got back to the main story. So I went to, I forgot the name of the city, but you go and help out like the sheriff of this town, like with a bank heist. There's like a bank robbery going on. You help him out, and then you become like a deputy, and you get sent on all these detective kind of missions, which is kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them was like survey a planet, and I had to find like all the stuff on the planet. So I was doing that. It was perfect because I queued up some of these side quests, side missions, and then took the Steam Deck with me on our little trip and had a little bit of downtime, a couple of those evenings.
Yeah.
And was able to play some of the side quests on the Steam Deck, which is still great for like, if I want to just jump in and play a little bit. It's not super smooth, but it runs good enough where I'm like, I can have fun like away from home with it.
Yeah.
And then I came back, and since it's all the same thing, my save synced and I was playing again at home.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun.
Dude, I want to look at your inventory and see what kind of weapons you have
Sure.
versus what I have.
I'll show you what I got after this.
Yeah.
I'll show you. I got some cool stuff that I found.
Yeah. I feel like I have some cool stuff too, but then I realized I just started and I probably don't have anything that no one else has, you know?
I probably don't either, but I've got a couple new guns I found with some cool perks. I got a shotgun pistol that like has a random chance to explode on impact.
Okay.
And it's so good. It kills like everything, which is perfect.
Nice.
So
nice.
Let's see here. Let's talk about movies. You want to talk about box office numbers? Tell me what this is about. I'm just reading the notes here, and
I was looking at the news the other day, and it was like, it was saying how Oppenheimer is about to hit $1 billion, and that got me thinking, what is everything else at? Because I know Barbie has just been like blowing everything out of the water, which is such a shame.
Oh, okay.
So stupid. Oppenheimer should be way up there, but it is.
Barbie won the Barbenheimer.
But I can't believe Barbie won.
It won the
Makes
the
me
war.
so mad. So we got Barbie's at like 1.4 billion.
Oh my god,
worldwide,
dude,
which is just insane. Oppenheimer's at 890 million.
Okay.
Sound of Freedom is a little Christian movie. Had like a
Yeah.
budget of like 13 million or
Did it?
20 million. Yeah.
Nothing.
And it has 212 million.
Wow. Dang.
It actually passed domestically in the US. It made more money than Indiana Jones and
Did it?
the new Mission Impossible, which is
Are you serious?
crazy. Like, it's a
Wow.
Top Gun movie. How did the Top Gun movie not make $1 billion?
Top Gun.
Or sorry, Tom
Tom
Cruise.
Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Same thing.
Same thing. Maverick.
Yeah, I'm surprised to beat Mission Impossible. I'm not too surprised Indiana Jones. No one really cared about Indiana Jones, I feel like.
Oh,
Kinda
no.
It came and went.
I don't think the new generation is into Indiana Jones either.
Doesn't seem like it.
It's I think it's a
I'll watch it
genre
once.
for like you and I. You know, it's not for like
It's for the millennials.
like I think I'm probably the last age range that
Sure.
enjoys those movies.
Okay.
You know,
It's for the mid-20 somethings and up.
yeah,
Like none of the Zoomers are watching this, huh?
yeah. I
Okay.
don't think so. Doesn't seem like it.
I will watch it when it's on streaming. Maybe I'll give it I'll watch it once.
Is
I'm
it?
curious?
I
It'll
think it
probably be
might.
entertaining.
I think it is on Disney Plus already.
Is it?
I think so.
Check it out. I want to watch that. I want to watch Mission Impossible too. They look like fun. But
I-
those are both movies I'll watch once and never again, and I won't buy them. You know?
Yeah, I'll buy Mission Impossible. I won't buy Indiana Jones.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Interesting. And The Flash, 280 million looks like.
Yeah, that movie I want to watch just because it looks so bad that it's good.
The
Type of thing.
CG is rough,
It's pretty rough.
but I kind of want to watch it just to make fun of it.
if it was given like say another year, it'd probably be a really good movie.
Maybe.
I mean, it looks fun.
Apparently, that's what they wanted. Was janky VFX like
I feel like that's just a really terrible excuse for poor quality.
It probably is just a terrible excuse. Oh man, because some of the stuff looked good though. We both saw that VFX artist react episode about it.
Well, yeah, a lot of it looked like, dang, that's actually impressive.
Some
And
of
then
it's
some of it was
cool.
like,
And then when he's like catching all the babies, like okay, this is like babies first VFX.
yeah,
I
it
don't
looked
know.
like take a picture of a plastic real life doll and insert it into
Yeah,
frame.
copy paste,
Yeah.
paste. Yeah, I'm sure they were just short on
Very,
time and
very
money.
plasticky. Oh, and then the other bad problem was he had a CGI suit, so his head was constantly being replaced.
Oh yeah, that's
And you
right.
can totally tell his head to like neck to shoulder ratio
Mhm.
is off, and you can tell like it just doesn't
Kinda floating.
align. Yeah,
Oh no.
it's pretty rough.
Oh no.
There's a new movie I want to watch, and I think you should watch it with me. It's
Did that boat movie?
no, there's that one, but there's also what's it called? It's
Dead
no
Reckoning.
one will
Talking about
save
Dead
you.
Reckoning. No one will save you. Don't know anything about this.
It's a home intrusion alien movie.
Okay.
So it's kind of scary, but it's about like this girl in this house,
Uh-huh.
and like aliens are trying to take her, like
It's just like
zap her
signs.
up. I don't know. I haven't seen.
Oh,
Signs.
okay. That's a joke.
Okay.
It sounds interesting. I don't watch it. So is it like a horror movie, kind of?
I think it's supposed to be kind
Well,
of scary, like
thriller?
scary thriller, alien,
Sure.
sci-fi.
Sounds kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'd watch that. Sounds intense.
It's on Hulu right now.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, maybe we'll have to check it out. I haven't watched any movies or shows really for a while.
I
Like
haven't either.
there's nothing I'm into right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Lego
what's-
Masters releases today.
Lego Masters.
Tonight or tomorrow, I
Sweet.
think.
Sweet. Will Arnett's Lego
Look.
Masters. I'll watch it for Will Arnett.
Do you have Hulu?
Yeah.
Yeah. I found that Hulu and Peacock are actually really cheap.
Mhm.
Like, I think I'm paying $6 a month for Hulu
Okay.
with ads, and I was paying like $7 a month for Peacock, and then I went to cancel it, and they're like, "Here, you can have the next 6 months free for $1.99 a month." And I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
"Okay,
Yeah.
I'll keep
There you
it."
I got Hulu on
Fine.
about a year's worth of Hulu on Black Friday for $2 a month. For 12 months.
Ooh, nice.
And I think the deal is they're assuming that after 12 months I'll forget because then it's going to go from $2 to
Oh, definitely.
$6.99 or whatever.
Because it's just all rolling that auto pay.
And I'm sitting there, I'm like, $2 a month. And it wasn't even like an annual pass for whatever that would be, like $24. It was like $2 a month, monthly until November of 2024 when it just goes to the next whatever, $7, $8 a month.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sounds good. Ordered that, subscribed, immediately put a reminder on my phone for 365 days from now to cancel Hulu.
Nice.
So, anyways, yeah, if you can like kind of find those deals or threaten to cancel, sometimes you can get a good deal on those.
That's sometimes all you need to do is just press cancel.
Well, and I'm glad that there's a few left that are below $10 a month.
Yeah.
Because Disney, I guess Disney is, but they have the ad only tier for $9 or whatever it is.
Oh.
Which is now the baseline.
What am I paying?
I don't know. Do you have ads?
Nope.
Oh,
15, 14.
I don't know what it is.
I'll have
But
to look.
Netflix is like $20 a month if you want 4K or 24 or something
Okay.
crazy.
Netflix is way overpriced.
Not worth it.
No. I'll download it once.
Chicken Run comes out.
Yes. No, once the new season of Cobra Kai comes out and the new
okay.
season of Stranger Things.
Sure.
Then I'll download it, watch what I want to
There's
watch,
usually
and get
like
off right away.
maybe once a year there's something I subscribe to Netflix for 1 month for.
Yeah.
Just to catch a movie or an exclusive show, like a season. But I've never had more than a month of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I always like kind of just cringe a little bit when I purchase that month. I'm like, oh, it's like $16 and I'm only getting 1080p.
Dude, $240 a year?
So
Yikes.
much.
That's a
It's
lot.
So much. But I like it. There's a lot of good shows on these other ones that are less than like Peacock and Apple TV Plus.
What is Apple TV Plus?
I think it's 7 or 8.
Is it with ads?
No ads.
What?
Yep.
All right. I need to get that.
And there's some great shows on there. Some of those TV shows are really good. Their originals are really good.
Apple is like the wealthiest company in the world, right?
I believe for revenue, I think Apple is the top.
That's why all their shows and movies look so good. I feel like their graphics and design is just incredible.
They have a lot of money to throw into these things.
Yeah. Because I've seen like trailers for some of these shows that they're putting out, and it's like, this looks like a high budget studio.
So apparently, according to Wikipedia, this is a list of largest companies by revenue for 2022-2023 fiscal year. And by revenue, number 1 is Walmart, actually. And then
Makes sense.
Saudi Aramco, oil and gas, is number 2.
Walmart beats out oil and gas. Interesting.
State Grid Corporation of China, electricity, so it's like utilities.
China.
Amazon.
Yep.
Vital Commodities. What is Vital? VITOL. Swiss-based Dutch multinational energy and commodity trading company. Interesting.
Is that like a tech company?
Commodity trading. So I'm not quite sure what that means.
Oh, okay.
China National Petroleum Corporation, China Petrochemical Corporation, ExxonMobil, Apple Inc.
Okay.
Number
there we go.
9, and
number
then
9.
Shell is number 10. Boy, these gas companies are.
So like 4 gas companies, 3 Chinese companies, and
Yep.
2 tech companies.
Shell, and then 11 through 15 is United Health Group. Interesting. Insurance, CVS, and a couple other random ones.
Do I need to work for United Health?
Apparently, maybe, yeah. Go work at the corporate office.
Do their plumbing.
There you go.
Charge bank.
Oh, interesting. Well, I know that I thought for a while Apple was one of the top, like, evaluated, like their worth, like based on their stocks.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were valued at like over $1 trillion.
Oh, they gotta be.
They were the
right?
first. I think they were the first company to go over $1 trillion.
I hear that there are talks of Disney selling to Apple.
I heard about that. Here we go. Apple has become the world's first $3 trillion company.
Really?
Yep.
So if they're the first $3 trillion company, does that mean they're number 1?
I think based on like stocks and market cap, looks like it.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Apple's on the verge of yet another major milestone. The iPhone maker is close to topping a market value of more than $3 trillion, the first publicly traded company ever to be worth that much money. Whew. Apple shares are up more than 35% this year alone.
Should have invested.
Wow.
Have I
Yeah, I
told you
guess
my
so.
investing story?
No. Tell me about this.
So I got Robinhood and I invested in Dogecoin. And
Yeah, in the meme coins.
I got Dogecoin when it was like 35 cents a coin.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought like $700 worth. So like $700 of Dogecoin sitting in my Robinhood. And all of a sudden there was this like huge spike and it went up to $2,000. My $700 went up to $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
And it hit $2,000. And then that night, Elon Musk went on SNL
Mm-hmm.
and he was supposed to mention Dogecoin and it was going to go through the roof again. Well, he didn't mention Dogecoin. And the
Dang
next
it,
day,
Elon.
it went down like $200. And I'm thinking like, it'll come back up, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Within a week, it had gone down. I'd like lost money on it.
No.
So for like the last
Dude.
2 years, I've had Dogecoin sitting in my
that
Robinhood and I'm
stinks.
not touching it because if I sell it, I'm going to lose like $400.
Okay, maybe it'll come back.
I hope so.
Get those meme stocks back up.
Yeah. Probably like the
Oh,
last person
no.
that has Dogecoin in the world.
I had a very small investment, but it could have been bigger. I had like $300 or $500, like a very small amount, invested in Tesla in like 2021. If I had kept it until they peaked like last year, that my like $300 investment would have been worth like $2,500.
Oh, wow.
I sold when I made $150 total. I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm going to dinner. And I could have bought I don't know. I need something cool. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine.
My brother, Steven, he had back in, I don't know, 2015, he had like 5 Bitcoins when they were
He had 5 whole
really,
Bitcoins?
Yeah. When they were like
Dude,
really
he
cheap.
could have retired.
They were like really cheap. And he sold them because they weren't worth anything and they weren't going anywhere.
Uh-huh.
And if he had kept them, he would have had like $200,000.
Uh-huh.
Dude.
Yep.
But
He
I
sure
was
would've.
talking to him about it and I'm like, dude, you got to be so like bummed out and bitter. And he's like, well, at the time, it wasn't doing anything. So what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
You know, you just don't know.
It's one of those things you could never predict.
Yeah. I'm hoping
yeah.
for that story with my Dogecoin.
Hang on long enough for Doge to come back.
Please.
What was peak Bitcoin pricing?
It was like
$65,000.
Yeah, 65 grand per coin.
Oh, man.
And okay, so what's crazy is I had thought about buying Bitcoin.
How many did he have? 5?
Yep.
It's like $325,000.
Mm-hmm.
He sold them for. He made nothing.
I don't know, maybe a couple $100.
It's still 26 grand for a Bitcoin.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
okay, so I had gotten into Dogecoin and investing the winter of whatever, right before it spiked.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking at Bitcoin and it was like $3,000 a coin.
Okay.
In March. March, it was $3,000 a coin. By like the next fall, winter, it'd gone up like $60,000.
Dude.
And I'm like, I probably couldn't afford to just throw $3,000 and not know. But if I had, I'd be so rich.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that's the way it goes. You never quite know. And I just feel like a lot of that stuff's way too risky, especially for me right now. Like, I'm okay steadily saving with my day job.
yeah.
I'll put money in the 401k because that's much more stable.
Yep.
And, especially now that I've got a baby, like, sure, I'll take disposable income and maybe mess around with the stock market, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to go anywhere beyond money I could have spent on other things anyways.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I invested, I'm like, it could just be gone. I'm just going to assume it's gone and maybe make some money.
There are some people that say like, you should always have some money in like Bitcoin because Bitcoin's like just not going away. So they're like every month, just put $20 into it. Just a little bit, just something every month. I've thought about it, but
It probably won't go away. It might just become unpopular. Like the whole thing with Bitcoin is that it's like arbitrary supply, right? Like there's a limited amount of Bitcoins in the world.
Yep.
And so that's why it's driving demand because there's we're gonna run out someday.
Yep.
And that's why your one Bitcoin right now could be worth 26 grand because there's not that many left and they've been distributed far enough and gotten popular enough. But if it's deregulated or decentralized currency, so it's owned by the people, that's kind of the thing, right?
Yeah.
If the people decide like, I don't really care about it anymore, like, is it going to hold its value?
Right.
If it's only valuable because people say it is.
Right. Because
Which is
people
the same with any
have
other
bought
dollar,
it.
I guess. But at least like the dollar is backed by like a country's GDP, like,
And oil.
yeah, like there's commodities behind it. A Bitcoin, there's no commodities behind it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's interesting to watch that whole thing play out because Bitcoin's popular. What if we started just bartering again? Like,
Right.
you know,
A cup of sugar and a
yeah,
tablespoon of salt type of thing.
whatever is valuable to people at the moment.
Well, back in like the Roman days, they would pay their soldiers with salt, bags of
right.
salt. Isn't
Yeah,
that crazy?
that was the commodity.
Yep, that was money.
So funny.
Yeah.
And now we're trading digital currency.
Indians, Native Americans would
Mm.
trade in shells.
Yep. Yeah.
And now we trade in paper. Actually, we don't trade in paper anymore. We just trade with
Data.
data.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a Bitcoin, which is just a string of numbers.
Yep.
Oh man. Yeah, let's see. You said you had a work story you wanted to share.
Ooh.
Tell me about
yeah,
this,
yeah.
because I want to
Okay.
hear this. I want to hear this one.
So here's the story. I'll kind of visualize it for you so you understand what's happening.
All right.
I do plumbing. So we went to this house, and so the water main goes along the street
Yep.
and then branches off to all the houses.
Okay.
And then, depending, there could be a 1-inch pipe or 3/4-inch copper pipe that goes from the street under the ground and comes up in your basement floor.
Yep.
Then you got your ball valve. You should have a ball valve, meter. Hopefully you have another ball valve. Anyways, where the street pipe came up through the floor and then attached to that first valve,
Yep.
that valve was leaking.
Ooh.
So there's the only way to stop the water from the street
Yeah.
and replace this ball valve is at the street. There's a curb stop.
Okay.
So basically another pipe that goes from the water main that juts off the city main.
Yep.
And basically there's a pipe that goes from that main up to the ground, and there's a cover, and there's a big long steel rod you stick through the ground, and you can turn it on and off from the street.
Got it.
Well, these guys called the city, and they were not able to get that street valve off.
Why? Like fused
Because
shut or
sometimes,
something?
yeah, they're just so old.
Oh,
They get like
no.
stuck or rusty or corroded, or like dirt gets in there sometimes.
No way.
So they couldn't turn it off. So they called us, and they're like, "We want you to try to fix it somehow." So
What do you do? Flex tape.
yes. So what we did was, this was the options. What we did, which I'll tell you about what we did, or their options was, come have us do our special thing, or have the city dig up their yard and replace that outside that curb stop. Okay. Anyways, so they called us. We froze the water main.
Oh, no way.
Yep. So there's this big like machine about 2 by 1 by 1.
Okay.
And it's got these 2 hoses that come out with like this metal, like 2 metal bricks on each hose. And those like clamp around the pipe. And then you clamp that to the pipe.
Yep.
You turn the machine on, and it freezes
cool.
the lines and freezes those blocks. And then it freezes the pipe itself.
That's so cool.
So you get about, I don't know, a few inches of ice
Yeah.
in the line. And then you can take your thing off.
Dude, that's
You got to
so cool.
work quick, though, because there's pressure.
Yep.
And it's going to melt the ice.
Yep.
So, yeah, we did that, replaced the valve, put a new valve in there, and I don't know, probably 10, 15 minutes after we had turned the machine off and finished our thing.
That's so cool.
It had thawed out and we got water.
That's genius.
So.
I had no idea that kind of thing existed. That's so cool.
So I'll actually give you a video you can overlay.
Yeah.
And I took a little time lapse.
Oh,
It's
sweet.
Pretty sweet. So you can see
Nice.
like the lines like turn from like black to white and like snowy.
Get all frosty.
Yeah. It's
Nice.
pretty genius.
Awesome.
Actually.
Yeah, we'll put the video over and check it out.
I've never done that before, but it was pretty sweet.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Give a second for that video to play.
Oh, yeah.
How long is it?
I mean, you can have it play while I talk.
Okay, that's
Unless maybe they want to visualize my hands.
we need both. We need both.
Yeah.
Wait, picture. Oh, that's awesome. Very nice.
Yeah. Show and tell. What do you got tonight?
I got a thing.
Let's see it.
Welcome to Show and Tell, where we talk about things that we use a lot.
Yep.
Sometimes every day. In this case, probably every other day.
Really?
Maybe. This
How
is a
much
popcorn
popcorn
popper.
do you go through?
A lot.
Oh my.
This is my
Has almost no
popcorn
calories.
popper. It is a cooking home
Let me see this
popcorn
thing.
popper. There's
Nice.
some popcorn in there from right before you came.
Did I buy this for you?
You did not buy that for me. My wife did.
I inspired you to buy this, though.
You did. You did. But yeah, it's sweet. Super basic. But that was a gift, a Christmas gift from my wife, because she knows I like popcorn, and she bought me that, or she had the idea to buy me that because she saw me trying to make kettle corn in a Dutch oven, like pot, like a soup pot. This is a like cast iron Dutch oven pot.
Yeah.
It weighs like 10 pounds, probably.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm gonna make kettle corn. I'll just put it in the big pot and just shake it. It'll be fine. And so I put some in there, put the lid on. It's getting all heated up. The oil's getting hot, and I put the sugar in there. I'm like, okay, I gotta keep shaking it so the sugar is gonna burn and like destroy this pot.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, this won't be too bad. So I start shaking it. It took maybe like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I don't know what was going, because I couldn't hold it over the flame because I was trying to shake it.
Yeah.
And then I put it over the flame and it get hot. I start keep shaking it.
Yep.
And so I was like had like a stitch in my side and my arms were like seizing. I was like, it's never gonna pop.
Yeah.
I'm trying to shake this thing. And I knew if I stopped, like the sugar would immediately like fuse to the sides or burn.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I'm like, I was stuck there, and I'm like, this is where I live now. I'm just shaking this pot of
Pain is where I live.
yes, of popcorn. It finally popped, and I was like drenched in sweat.
Not even hungry anymore.
Oh.
Just wanted to go to
I
bed.
was covered in sweat, and my arms were sore, and I'm like,
Hey, that's old school, man. That's what we
I
used
know.
to do back in the day. My
Yeah.
dad had like this. Yeah, it's like a cast iron pot with a
Mhm.
lid. I think he did have a handle, so he could
Okay,
just
so
kind of
that's-
shake it over the flame.
that's very smart. I did not have that. I had two little side handles, and then my gas stovetop.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work with that. Oh man.
Yeah,
It was
I
a
got one of
nightmare,
those
so-
too. Those things are great.
Now I've got a real popcorn popper, and it's not a strenuous workout making
Yeah.
popcorn anymore. Although maybe that's my that'll be a workout routine for me.
Yeah. No cardio.
Great gift. What do you got?
I asked my wife what I should bring, and she's like, "Why don't you bring your watch?" I was like, "Oh,
Ooh, is this,
brilliant.
Is this the Invicta?
This is my Invicta.
Very nice.
This is a diving watch.
Oh, sweet.
I bought it just my brother like sent it to me and he's like, "Hey, this looks really nice. You should buy it." So I went on eBay and it was like $45.
Oh, wow.
And it comes brand new in the box and has like a tag and stuff in the tags
Nice.
like, "Oh, it's priced at $750." And I'm like,
Sure.
"I don't think so, because you're selling it to me for 45 and it looks great." So there's not like any
We'll check
crazy
it out.
like defects in it or
Super
anything.
thick.
It's really heavy. It's about
Really
5
like
pounds.
well-built feeling.
Yeah.
So that's cool. It's a
And
good
it's
look
got,
too.
with that rubber band, it's actually really comfortable too.
Yeah, I bet.
And
So what are all these dials on here then? What does it tell you?
so that's diving. So that,
Does it give you like depth or pressure or something like that?
um,
Or is it just waterproof? Is that what that means?
it's waterproof up to, let's see, 100 meters.
Okay.
I didn't really know what these were used for, the spinny dial.
Yeah.
But it's actually genius. So you just use this arrow here
Okay.
and say, I have 15 minutes of oxygen in my tank.
Okay.
You just spin this dial from 15 minutes where your hand is. And once your hand hits the arrow, all right,
Got
it's time
it.
for me to go up. I
Got a
don't
little
have any-
timer.
Yep, don't have any more air.
Cool.
So, yeah, this is kind of my, I don't know, my gaudy, bougie watch I wear to weddings and stuff and look rich when I'm.
You're like,
when
I want to
I'm
be
not.
noticed. I'm gonna put this grandfather clock sized wristwatch
Yep.
on.
By the end of the
Wear
day,
this
this
around.
arm's like oh, like the blood vessels are like super pumped, and I'm
no,
like,
they're not. You liar.
dude, it's so heavy, bro. It's like a workout.
It probably build up.
It actually does have this huge knob, which will like wear a red mark into my hand here. But
It's such a status symbol.
it
It's a
is.
Sweet watch.
You could have one too for $45.
I don't have the bone structure for that. My osteoporosis.
Oh my gosh.
No, that's a sweet watch. I like it.
Thanks.
That's cool. I have an Invicta watch as well.
Really?
I'm pretty sure your same brother who told you to buy that told me to buy this one.
Wade?
No, it was Michael.
Oh. Yeah, Wade told me to buy this one.
Okay, that's more of a Wade watch. It's,
Huge.
showy.
Yeah. Huge.
That's what he would want.
Yeah.
Oh man, good times.
There's a few new projects
Yeah.
that we're gonna try to be getting into in the next month or so.
Yep.
We have a gaming video recorded. I have to edit it.
We
which I
do.
need your help with.
Yep. Your first impressions of Starfield.
Yep.
First hour or so playthrough.
Yeah, we played
So
for
it'll be
about
fun
an
to check it out.
hour, and I'll probably edit it down to like a 8-minute video. Just kind of do the highlights.
Yep.
Um,
That's good. And kind of a review of xCloud too. Like,
yeah. I mean, yeah, they'll be able to see the quality I was playing on.
it'll dip. Sometimes it just dips, and it's not your YouTube. It's the source video.
It's the cloud gaming.
dipping. Yeah. Which is just an interesting kind of way to play a game, and I feel like a lot of people are probably playing Starfield this way.
It feels like I'm cheating. It's like it's not authentic.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I'm playing a knockoff version of the game. I'm not. I'm playing Starfield.
Yeah.
But like it just feels like I'm cheating somehow.
Yeah, I kind of get that. It's just there's a little bit of delay, and it's kind of fuzzy sometimes. And like, is this actually a game?
Yeah.
Like,
Or is this like a demo?
yeah. Well,
Well, when you boot up xCloud Gaming, it says beta at the top.
yeah.
So it's not like the alpha.
It's
or
cool you had that as
alpha,
an
but-
option, because then like you can play Starfield without buying a Series X or building a PC. Like you can get into it now, and if you get an Xbox Series, your save will carry over because it's running on Xbox.
Well, that's what's super nice is like I plan to build a PC.
I
Your
think-
brother actually has some parts for me. He probably has like
Yep.
70% of what I need.
He does.
But Starfield's happening now. You know what I mean? So I
Yep.
can play this now while it's hot, get a video up, and then yeah, once I build my PC, I can carry everything over, which will be sweet. So we have that. We have some gaming videos we're going to be posting soon. We have a gaming channel, which we haven't really done with. We've created it just for name copyright reasons, just to keep the name. Do you got any gaming videos coming up?
I want to do some Starfield and some possibly Battlefield.
Ooh,
Hey,
that'd be cool.
I want to do a video about custom Battlefield Portal game modes.
Would you like to know what's hot right now?
What's hot right now, James?
Titanfall 2.
It is because
They fixed the servers, and it's like,
Is it back?
It's
Like, okay,
exploding.
I heard they fixed the server. Does that mean you can play multiplayer again?
yeah.
EA brought it back up.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I can actually play easily on my One X. Maybe I should make a video on it.
Yeah. Oh man, I wish it was crossplay.
Content coming soon.
Sounds good. Yeah, well, I want to do some gaming stuff, and I would love to do shorter form, like. I wouldn't mind even splitting up some of the topics we talk about on this show and doing like a 10-minute gaming news like once a week.
Yeah.
Over there. And then some gaming like gameplay and stuff, but also like talking gaming news commentary kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It'll be really fun to do over there. So if you want to follow along with upcoming potential content, go check us out at Double Dads Gaming on YouTube. It is empty at the moment, but we're going to add some stuff.
Does it have a YouTube banner at all? Or
It will when they see this.
YouTube logo? Okay.
I'm going to get
We'll
going.
have to create a new logo, though, like a gaming themed one.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe, what do we got? 2 microphones right now?
We do.
Maybe we
And
do
a
like
sunset.
2 controllers or something.
Ooh,
That'd be kinda cool.
Very good.
Mm.
We'll work on it. We'll work on that.
So that's some projects we're working on. I have a room in my house that I'm currently working on getting set up as a studio for us.
Converting a bedroom into a studio.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
And then I thought it'd be cool to do like some we're just posting shorts between our podcasts, just of takes on our podcast.
Right.
So I thought, like, when I was freezing the pipe and I took that time lapse, I'm like, I have tons of content every day doing plumbing.
True. Dude,
So
my shorts are huge.
yeah, so I'll probably
I
just
watch them
end
all
up
the
doing
time.
yeah, I'll probably just end up doing some work shorts on the channel. You
Good,
can do
man.
some work shorts, just tell people like what you do.
Here's a time lapse of me coding for 8 hours and
Yeah.
crying at my desk.
Yeah, show us your routine, man. I think people would be really into that.
See the a day in the life of software development.
Yeah, and then they can see our two lives and
It's
then
true.
see
It'd be
us
kinda fun.
converge on
Yeah.
Saturdays.
I see some ideas in there. That'd be fun.
So, some potential ideas, some ideas that are happening and in the works and coming soon, hopefully.
Awesome.
So
Sounds good.
it's exciting.
Do you want to cover any of these other ones on our list?
How
Or do we want to save those for another episode?
long
Let's-
have we been recording?
Let's save them. We're approaching an hour.
Okay. Yeah, that
We got all
sounds
kinds
good.
of stuff here.
More content coming soon.
Thanks for tuning in to episode 6 again. 6 of
Episode
these.
6. Let's go. 6 weeks. Can you believe it?
It's been that short.
Yeah. Oh no.
Thanks for tuning in to episode 6. We appreciate all of our viewers and give us a like, comment, subscribe.
Share with your friends and family. Help
yeah.
us to grow large and keep spitting out some content for y'all.
That's your
We really enjoy it, so we hope you do too.
Find us at Twitter X at Double Dads Cast, Threads at Double Dads Channel, Instagram at Double Dads Channel, TikTok at Double Dads Channel,
Ooh.
and YouTube at Double Dads. And episode 7 will come next week. We're on Spotify. We are on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. I think just those. Although I just got an email this week. Google Podcasts is shutting down.
I
No
kind of
longer.
expected that because I don't think anyone uses it.
Apparently, it's gonna be absorbed by YouTube Music, which makes a lot of sense. So, anyways, we're on a Google Podcast. We will be moving to YouTube Music podcasts once that feature goes live later in the year. So,
Nice.
stay tuned to find us. Find us where you listen to your podcast content. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next week.
Thanks, guys.
Want to play some COD?
Yes. I actually want to play some Starfield.
Oh,
Hey, let's go look at your inventory quick.
I'm gonna show you. I've got
Guns.
the gun is a shotgun called Boom Boom,
Boom, boom.
and it's so tiny that the animation's broken.
Boom, boom, bang.
I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
I'm cutting that out. By the way,
Why? It's brilliant.
connotations.